Good morning. Are you Tori Anderson?
I'm Tori Sam. It's mistake.
What is it?
Sam. They didn't put my correct last name in there. That's my
Okay.
maiden name.
What's your date of birth?
August 14, 2003.
All right. And so this is your initial appearance. Is it Sam? Anderson's your maiden name? Okay. So Ms. Anderson, in clause number 25, DCCR 1165, you're charged with the third-degree felony offense of evading arrest or detention with the use of a vehicle, and that's from July 31st of 2025. And since you've made bond in your case, have you had an opportunity to try to hire a lawyer?
No, I'm unemployed. I had family come together to pay for my bond.
Okay. Have you been looking for a job?
Yes.
Where have you been looking?
Walgreens, Dollar General,
Okay.
basic retail business.
All right, so what I'm going to do, Ms. Anderson, I'm going to give you about 30 days to see first if you can get a job. So I want you to be applying to at least 5 a week. You should be doing more than that. If you get a job, bring me some proof of that when you come back. If not, bring me proof of where you've applied, okay? In the meantime, also, I want you to be talking to some attorneys so you know how much they cost. And bring me the names of those you've talked to, then we'll discuss what your options are, okay?
Okay.
So if you still haven't found a job, there may be a time when you qualify for a court-appointed lawyer, but I want you to at least go through this process. I want you to try to get a job, and I want you to try hard before that next court date, okay? All right, step in front of the clerk. She'll give you a reset notice. Good morning, sir. You're Brianna Clayton?
Yes, ma'am.
Not very smart to be doing anything while you're waiting on court, is it? How old are you?
I'm 20.
You're 20. So it is time to make better decisions, because smoking marijuana or anything else that has THC in it is going to be a violation of any probation, and it can put you in prison. It's that serious for you to get your life on a different direction. Make sense? All right. Now I can't remember how far I got at all. Let's start over. And she'll waive the formal reading of the indictment.
So wait,
Did I go through it all or no?
you got real close. We had just mentioned the misdemeanor cases. One was being dismissed, one was being run concurrent.
Okay. So we've already gone through, and she entered a plea of guilty. We went through, it was a 3-year deferred, $250 fine. All right, so we're gonna start back where we left off, Ms. Clayton, and let me go back and ask, did you enter your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily? And did you plead guilty because you actually did what they've charged you with?
Yes, ma'am.
And then you understand what your punishment is that you're agreeing to, which is a 3-year deferred with a $250 fine, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
With the dismissal in one of the misdemeanors, and then my understanding is you're gonna go plea on the other misdemeanor for a probation as well, correct? Do you also understand, if you're not a U.S. citizen, that a plea of guilty or no contest may result in your deportation, exclusion from admission to the country, or denial of naturalization under federal law? State tenders number 1.
No objection.
It's admitted. Is there any evidence that Ms. Clayton is not competent?
None I'm aware of,
All right, ma'am, I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. Find that you're mentally competent and you understand the nature and the consequences of your plea. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty. However, I'm going to reset your case so that the probation department can do a pre-sentence report. That'll give me more information about you and your case, and then we'll come back later for sentencing. If you test positive for anything between now and when you come back, you run the risk of me not accepting your plea agreement. Do you understand? I want her tested when she goes in for her PSI.
That's alcohol.
And I ran, yeah, that's alcohol also. You don't need to be using anything. No alcohol. You're not even legal to drink alcohol. So by your reaction to Mr. Kimmler, it shows me that you're doing that as well. You understand you can go to prison for 10 years because of this?
Yes, ma'am.
What y'all did, I mean, y'all jumped out of the car and hid and ran and all kinds of stuff. And it's not funny.
I'm not trying. I laugh when I get nervous.
Okay. I mean, you're lucky that this didn't turn out worse with you guys running and hiding from the police. It could have been very bad. So if you want your life to go in a whole different direction, you're going to have to make some much better choices. Okay? All right, so you need to stop and talk to probation on your way out of the courtroom today, and she's sitting at that desk right over there, and we'll see you back at sentencing.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Good morning, sir. You're Bart Thibodeau? And Mr. Thibodeau, were you able to get a lawyer hired?
The one I've been communicating with, I just started my new job this morning. After I get out of here, 30 days wasn't near enough time, around that $4,000.
Where are you starting to work?
Chevrolet car dealership and so.
Let me look at something real quick.
That rent house has been keeping me afloat barely, but I mean,
As a condition of your bond, were you required, or did I, or the magistrate require you to wear a drug patch?
No.
Okay, you've been getting that done like you're supposed to.
If I could get it off, because I mean, now that I'm working 5 10s over there at that dealership.
You're not gonna get it off as long as this is pending. So what I'm gonna